Good afternoon, well, soon to be afternoon, boys and girls of YouTube. This is Character Hosted for Wednesday, August the 10th. And I have to say, the FBI had gone too far. You guessed it, the FBI has gone too far. Just 2 days ago, which would have been this past fucking Monday, the FBI went to President Trump's Astoria and raided his house for boxes that he had prior to him leaving the presidency. All the presidential documents, but you know what they really was, searching for? This sham ass January 6th garbage. That's right, garbage. The whole January 6th committee, it's a sham, man. And I know this video gonna get shut down for what I'm about to say, but who gives a damn? I don't give a damn. This got to go forward. And a lot of our leaders are like, what? You going after somebody because, the radical left is actually scared that they're going to get ran out of Congress and they're going to get ran out of the White House because of their shady ass dealings. Oh, the day before that happened, they passed the Inflation Act of 2022. Oh, meaning they go lower the cost of health care and health insurance and, force, big time companies to pay. But you know who's gonna get screwed? You know who go exactly get screwed? The little guy. That's right. The little guy. The IRS is coming for our pockets. They're coming for our pockets. To feed and to, make sure the radical left is satisfied. That what grinds my gears. You know what also grinds my gears? Nancy motherfucking Pelosi going to Taiwan after China said, don't you even bother going over there. She's hard-headed, man. That woman is hard-headed. I don't know what. She went to Taiwan anyway. Hell, even Joe Biden said don't even bother going. She went anyway. Now, you may have a Russia-Ukraine-like situation going on, but instead it's China and Taiwan. What? Now we're going to have I stay with Taiwan. Don't be surprised if you see I stay with Taiwan. I stay with Taiwan. All because of our Speaker of the House went over there on her own accord being hard-headed. You went to Taiwan for what? What you need to go to Taiwan for? Now you got the Chinese pissed off at the Taiwanese and pissed off at us because Nancy Pelosi didn't do what she was told. Hell, even her own fucking boss told her not to go. So now you got soon-to-be war in Taiwan, inflation going at it. I have $40 to fill up my green Volkswagen over there. $40, and it runs on premium. $40 fucking dollars to fill up Danielle. Like what? What the world is going to? Oh, I'm telling you what the world is going to. Do not be surprised if. Oh, and you know what? Also, honestly, God grind my gears to the point that we need to start an impeachment trial. That laptop, Hunter Biden's motherfucking laptop. They know he is guilty. They know he got all these nasty pictures in there. They know that he did crack. They know that he did business dealings with Russia and Ukraine and China. But the FBI don't want to bother going after that. They want to go after the guy who got this country out of its mercury miry clay. They want to go after the guy who slashed tax cuts. They want to go after the guy who put millions of Americans, jobless Americans, to work. They want to go after the guy who made this country great again. And you think the Democrats give a damn about, rather Donald Trump runs or not? Nah, they don't want him to motherfucking run. Pardon my French, but I am pissed off. That's the title of this segment of the Carrington Hollister Show Unfiltered. Unfiltered. I am pissed off. We don't even have faith in our FBI no more. The FBI shouldn't even get their hands in the political pies, They should be going after Jim Browns who, cause mayhem and mischief on the country. They shouldn't even bother going after the political opponents and or soon to be political, candidates who go. It would be amazing to know that Donald Trump will run for president and he will put the FBI in its place and he will have Joe Biden packing his bags and getting the hell out of the White House, and they need to put his behind in handcuffs and they need to air it on live motherfucking television. Because what they did was so wrong. What the FBI did was so wrong. Oh yeah, that Garland guy, that Garland cat, he is such a piece of work. He is a piece of work. That's one piece of work. How can you? I mean, he's hell bent on making sure everybody that attended January 6th, attended the Capitol on January the 6th, get locked up. But you don't want to investigate anything Hunter about the freaking laptop. Oh, Hunter is actually under investigation as we motherfucking speak. The guy is under investigation for all the crimes that he did. He gonna be investigated and he gonna be locked up. Guess what? Joe Biden need to go alongside him. Because Joe Biden has as much to do with them business dealings with China and Russia and Ukraine as, Hunter did. Oh, did anybody watch the debate? Oh, you know the one when Joe Biden said, "Shut up, man. Will you shut up, man?" Oh, yeah, he lied about, oh, I have no business dealings with my son. I ain't talking to my son about any business dealings. It's just like me saying I ain't talking to my daughter about, business dealings with, Canada or Germany. He's lying. Joe Biden is a lying sack of garbage that needs to be impeached. They need to get that impeachment trial up and going like they were so hell-bent on impeaching Donald Trump for 3 motherfucking times. They need to get that impeachment trial going for Joe Biden. At least we got something to impeach the man on. I'm pissed off. I have no faith in our FBI no more. Congratulations. Our FBI have fucked up so dearly. So dearly. Pardon my French. But they have effed up. They have effed up so dearly. It's a shame. It's a shame. It is a shame that our FBI had to go after a soon-to-be President of the United States, also former president, for boxes? Tearing the man's safe up, tearing the man's whole house up. The man's ex-wife died literally not even 72 fucking hours. And y'all tearing the man's house up for boxes? Boxes? Of what? Things containing the presidential documents. The man's ex-wife, haven't been in the grave 72 freaking hours, and you're going through his stuff? The FBI? Oh, it'd be different if they go to, but let them go to, Joe Biden house and just tear his shit up. Let them go to Barack Obama house and tear his house up. Crickets. Cicadas. That's what you get from that's the response you get from the mainstream media like CNN and motherfucking MSNBC and the New York Times and Washington Post, CBS and all them mainstream media. Crickets. Oh, nothing to see here. It's just a guy. It's just a guy being loyal to the country. But they go. But it's cute that you going through a foreign president and now soon to be president of the United States house in Mar-a-Lago, Florida. You going through his house, searching for something that you got no fucking business going through. I'll be pissed too if somebody come through my house and tear up my shit. Trying to find boxes that don't even exist. Boxes that really don't even exist. It's sad that we have to deal with. It's sad that our FBI had single-handedly told the American people to go pound sand. But when it comes to Joe Biden, Hunter Biden, and all of them, they sweep this shit under the rug. They said, there's nothing to see here. It's Russian information, blah, 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 until now they decide, yeah, Hunter Biden's under investigation. But they were so hell-bent on getting Trump out of there for years. 7, close to 8 motherfucking years. What the fuck has our country been going to? Oh, how about the inflation? Yeah. What about that inflation? What about that gas? How about that gas? High gas prices, huh? Yeah, they going down, but they didn't go down. They went down, but ever so slightly. It'll cost you $50 now to fill up your tank if you have a small car. Have a big ass pickup truck, it'll probably cost you about $200. Just to fill up your gas tank. Like, excuse me? To fill up my little green car, it'll probably cost you almost $40 to fill up my gas tank to my little green car over there. It cost me $40 fucking for gas. Inflation are going out of control. You can't even buy a jug of fucking milk without paying almost $8 for a gallon of milk. We ain't talk about that low fat milk. We ain't talk about the skim milk. We talking about whole milk. Almost $8 for a gallon. Don't be surprised if bread costs $11 a loaf. If a loaf of bread costs $11 in the next 2 months, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if IRS come garnish your wages and all that because you ain't paid your bills on time. Don't be surprised if the car notes. Do not get me talking on car notes. Do not get me talking on car notes. Because, motherfucker, let's say you bought a brand spanking new Mercedes Benz and you ain't made your payments on your Mercedes Benz. They go to take that. They go to take that. Oh, sorry, sir. You ain't made your payments. Oh, they come with the tow trucks. Oh, what you doing in my car? Oh, sorry, sir. You ain't made your payments. You didn't make a payment today, sir. So you didn't make a payment this month, sir. So I'm gonna go and repo this car. Brand spanking new. You just had the car less than a fucking month. Just had a car a month, and and they you just got a repo because you didn't make your payments. Why? Because them car repossessions, they gonna be right. I know around here they they repo cars like faster than then you can go to a Sunday night bingo. And it's gonna suck for you if you pay cash on your car because the insurance company they gonna repo your car as well. If you pay cash money on that car, yes, I pay cash money on mine. Then do not be surprised if your car get repoed and you get locked up for not paying your bills, your insurance bill on your car. Duh. You know what's funny? You know what amazes me about, people? It's mainly people in Washington. In Washington, they once it comes to that, once they try to pass that Build Back Broke bill. Yes, I call it a Build Back Broke because that's exactly what's going on right now. You didn't have this issue under Trump. I bet you're making truckloads of money under Trump. Tax cuts, boom, out the window. I'm quite sure you were living good under Trump. Trump was not a fucking politician, man. He was a businessman. And he made sure that everybody gets treated well. Everybody gets treated well. He made sure, hey, you know this? I'm quite sure a lot of people, he did not denounce the death of, he did not denounce Proud Boys. That's a lie. Mainstream media is one of the biggest liars. He didn't denounce the Proud Boys and he didn't denounce this. Oh, he didn't. Trump was even at the fucking Capitol. He didn't. He told these people, go home. He didn't want them people going around and tearing things up, barging the Capitol and screw things up. These people went there on their own motherfucking accord. On their own accord. Yeah, he said a few things, but he told them to go home, and I love you. And he walked out the White House peacefully. So what's the point of this January 6th mess going on? Every time I turn the television on for the past several months, January 6th this, January 6th that, January 6th this, January 6th that. I'm sick of it. Move on. That's just like me and his buddy having a fight about, and then he keeps bringing it up. Move the hell on. There's something more important in the news right now, like China possibly invading Taiwan. Or this inflation is getting slapped out of control. It's not even funny no more. You can't, like I said, you can't even go fill your, even $5 worth of gas is not even enough to fill up your motherfucking tank. Oh yeah, it does exist. Probably 58 years ago, that probably existed. 58 years ago, and you fill up your tank for $5 a gallon. Not anymore. Not anymore, folks. Do I care that Joe Biden is leaving the office? No. In fact, I ask myself every time I wake up, how in the hell Joe Biden gets in office? The man can't read rough 2 cent. The man can't read off a freaking teleprompter. He had his speech issues is out the butt. Now, if it's a normal citizen talking non-eloquently, then that's understandable. But you are the leader of the freaking free world, and you on television almost every freaking day. And as the leader of the free world, you should be able to talk eloquently. Trump didn't have this issue. They thought, oh, Trump needed a cognitive test. Trump needed this. The man passed that with flying freaking colors. He don't mind speaking his out of his mind. He don't mind that. He would, and the man would tell you exactly how it is, because he is not a yes. He is not a yes man. He is not a yes man. He would tell you exactly how it is. If you don't like him for that, then why the hell you live in America? Oh, when Trump get into office, I'm gonna go move to Canada. Oh yeah, right. Canada, turn your ass back around and see him right back here. Yeah, right. Sorry, camera. I did promise someone July 24th, but things went south. I did promise on July 12th, but things went south. The 7th, things went south. Anyway, enough of that. Here's a food for thought. Food for thought, okay. Do anybody really care about January 6th? I don't. Because, one, some of the things that said happened didn't happen. How the hell Donald Trump grab a fucking steering wheel from behind the back motherfucking seat? That's like my fucking godson grabbing the steering wheel of my fucking car while I was driving. That's fucking stupid. Cassidy Hutchinson, you really need to be in a mental asylum for that. And a lot of things they say in the January 6th committee didn't even freaking happen. Didn't even happen. So where Freud Tale, how Freud Tale could Donald Trump, the leader of the free world at the time, grab the steering wheel and jerked it and steered it towards the motherfucking house? He couldn't. One thing, there's so many Secret Service agents in that truck that if he could. He'd probably be shot back down. Like, sir, you can't do that. I'm gonna have to get off of here because I'm gonna have to get off of here. There's more to come. Hunter, inflation, Build Back broke. There's no Build Back better. Build Back better is when Donald Trump was in office. That's Build Back better. Build Back broke is actually, that's what they really should be calling this. And that inflation and whatever bill they got, they should call that inflation and screwing the citizens over bill. Or inflation and screwing the citizens over at 2022. That's exactly what that bill will be doing. It's amazing how 50 Democrats, 2 of them didn't even bother. 2 of them wasn't even for this until they gave up the ghost and said, yeah, we need to get out. We need to go ahead and, we need to go ahead and get the 50 votes in for we could get back into the midterms and get back in Congress to come midterm election. How? I was rooting for damn Joe Manchin and Kirsten Sinema because they were the only 2 Democrats that had the lick of sense to know that this bill will screw the whole fucking country over. Now my respect for them has gone down the toilet. Has gone down the motherfucking toilet. Not nary Republican supported this. Not nary one of them. Why? Because they know the bill will screw the people of this country over. They know they'll screw this country over. They know they'll screw this country over. Not nary Democrat didn't vote for this. Sad part about it, every single Democrat now said, yeah, let's pass it on. A shoehorn to Joe Biden's desk. You notice I ain't calling him President Biden because that man is not my fucking president. Especially a guy who signed off on a 28-year-old crime bill. Incarcerating millions of black men and black women for crimes they didn't even fucking commit. Yeah, that's your president. Your president signed that when he was a damn senator. And you are dumb enough to vote him in? You are dumb enough to vote that clown in? But most people are waking up and I say, oh, I have fucked up so dear. Fucked up so dear it's not even funny no more. Not even funny. It's not funny that, you know. Ugh. Good God. It's not even funny that Joe Biden, you know, going to Saudi Arabia begging for oil. We got billions. We got billions of gallons of oil locked. We got billions of oil. We got millions of gallons of oil locked up in a strategic, that if I could say that word properly, strategic reserve. Locked up. Yet you run to Saudi freaking Arabia for oil? You run to Saudi fucking Arabia for oil? In order to decrease gas prices? That's dumb. That's Texas dumb. You just like, okay, a little 5-year-old just begging his mom for some candy in the store. We got billions of gallons of oil in our strategic reserve, and we got the pipeline going, the Keystone pipeline going, flowing. Yet you want to shut that off to get fucking oil from Saudi Arabia? Them Saudis like, nah. Them Saudis, you got to go. You got to go. Them Saudis like, you got to go. You can't have you doing this, man. Okay. Crying for oil. Please give us some oil. Please give us some oil. What? Your president is pathetic, man. My president is Donald motherfucking Trump. He the man that got millions of blacks off their asses and got them to go to work. Got millions of jobless Americans off their asses and quit depending on the fucking government and had them going to motherfucking work. That's who my president is. If it wasn't for him, I would have been jobless and pathetic as hell. Joe Biden wants you to be motherfucking pathetic. Joe Biden wants you to be pathetic as pathetic could be. Sorry. He ain't mine. He's the Democrat, and then the sad part about it, the Democratic Party originated in motherfucking racism. The Republicans didn't want nothing to do with it. In fact, they abolished slavery. Thanks to Abraham Lincoln. I bet you they did not teach us this in school, that the first And I'm getting off topic, but the first enslaved taskmaster was a fucking black man. They could teach all you want in school about the Europe, the slaves came from Africa. The Europeans went to Africa and enslaved and brought enslaved Africans from to America. No, history will tell you that, but that's the wrong history. A black man, the first taskmaster was a fucking black man. Look it up. Don't believe me? Look this shit up. Look this shit up. First, and you wonder why we as black people say the N-word a lot? The first black man was a fucking, the first taskmaster was a fucking black man. You don't see me going around, you know, and I keep saying this, we're enslaving our own people. That's sad. We selling our own people to the Dutch, the British, the Germans, the Irish. That's sad. And you see why many of our people can't stand each other now? Who the hell thought it was a bright idea to sell your own brothers and sisters of your own, your fellow race to a race to an opposite race, huh? Who the hell thought that was a bright idea? Genius. I'm getting off topic. I'm gonna save it for another time, because I don't want this to be like a 50-minute video. I don't want to be a 50-minute video. So until next time, this is Carrington Hollister signing off for August the 10th. Have a nice time, and wherever you're in the world, I hope you is safe and prospering. I hope you're safe and prospering. Good night.